Hello, and welcome back to some more Metaphor ReFantazio. In the last episode, we went back to the mausoleum and finished off the last of the stuff we had to do there.
What do you want to know?
And now, I think what we're going to do is... I might as well grab that stuff.
Here's the real skinny.
Okay.
You!
If you're planning on traveling, be sure to keep an eye on the weather. Yeah, okay.
That means...
Yep.
Got a right gem for you.
Village trading.
Here's the real skinny.
There's a town a bit east of here called Comero. It's nice, quiet, and famous for their carrier pigeons. They've got medicine and a bath salt called Fleeting Fountain of Youth. Okay. What's the name of the place we're trying to go again?
All right then. Where to?
I cannot really see it. Well... It's afternoon, so I can... actually go
Where
to
to?
the
Let's head there right away.
counter. Look at the map real quick.
Looks like everyone's here.
Now then.
We want to go down here. Built in Martira's golden era by a noble to honor his family. After its desecration by grave robbers, monsters came, and now people revile it. The abandoned tomb. What is...
A well-deserved break.
A major candidate gauntlet runner seems to be here.
Huh.
Okay.
Tis something bad, yes.
There's a runner.
Huh. Huh.
What? I get the feeling someone's here. It'll probably end in a brawl. Oh, and that's on
There's
our
a runner.
path.
Here's where we...
Tis something
We're
bad,
gonna have to
yes.
deal with that. Oh boy. Well, what I want to do is to go down there, so... might as well.
Now then.
What are we doing there again?
This is where Cuculus... that's probably not how you pronounce that. Cuculus... I can't remember how he wanted us to pronounce that. Wanted us to find a ring for him. Isn't it? I guess it's a tomb for some dead noble. Fun. Want to go? I don't trust the man as far as I can throw him, but we do need to recover Grius' dagger.
Should be a good time.
On the bright side, the rumors say the tomb robbers haven't picked the place clean. We may come away with more than just a ring.
Yeah, but...
Here, the weather seems pretty bad here today. We might hit delays, so maybe we should get our fortune told.
It's your call.
We'll have to camp for tonight, but we'll arrive tomorrow. The question is, can we make it by tomorrow night? Just leave it to me, so long as I don't go dragging our feet. As long as you don't go dragging your feet, of course. Okay, let's get our fortune told and see how that helps, because I don't remember how that helps.
All right then.
No,
Where to?
wrong buttons.
Where to?
Lots of the wrong button.
Let's
Here
go.
we go.
You have my thanks.
Okay,
Pardon?
you're the fortune teller, right? No?
What say you?
If you'd like to check the weather before traveling, speak with a fortune teller. They can forecast the region's weather for the next 2 days. Okay.
Well, thank you.
Let's see.
Where do you want to check the weather?
And right there's a labyrinth.
Okay, so... I guess tomorrow would be better to do this?
Pop by again, won't you?
That being said...
Why?
I don't want to waste any more time either. We only got 4 days left.
All right then. Where to?
Jeez.
What now?
What on earth shall I do? You know what?
What now?
I'm going to save the game. And I'm gonna go today. And if it turns out that it screws me over in some way, I'll just reload.
All right then. Let's go.
Because I really want to go today. Weather be damned.
Everyone's here.
Now then.
Besides, now that I think about it, I'm gonna have to camp. So the bad weather
Here's
I'll
where we
spend
are
just
now.
getting
Could
here.
make camp there.
And then tomorrow I'll arrive at the location on a good day. So it
Here's
works
where
out.
we are. Here's where we are. What are we doing there again?
Should be a good time.
It's your call.
Let's
Great.
go.
Let's move out.
Taking up the request of the man in Martira, the Gauntlet Runner makes its way southwest of the town. The mysterious individual could very well become a source of new power, though they have yet to quite grasp that.
What to pick?
Nobody really wants to hang out with me, huh? Okay, let's see if I can read a book to boost my tolerance. Oh, I haven't tried this yet. It's the plant growing device Neuros invented, and I should be able to plant something here. Next to the device, there are some seeds. If I plant these, maybe they'll grow.
Isn't that?
Here's fruit seeds. I've heard that these are really rare, and that adventurers have been taking them home for ages, trying to follow in the footsteps of heroes.
Hey!
We have some seeds, why not plant them? They'll grow into something usable with some tending. Yes, let's do this.
Yep.
Let's pop the hero's fruit seed in there, then. First, wet the soil, then sow the seeds. Also, these prefer more sun, so keep the soil covered to a minimum. I tended the plants with warmth and care. I spent some time planting seeds with Gallica. I'll check back later to see how they are.
Hello, hello.
Oi, you lot! Time to muster. We've got a runner headed our way.
Why, that's good art.
Oh boy. God, that boorish runner has to be Goddard's Horizon Star. That firebrand thinks he can decimate our craft? Goddard? Countdown Nurse to no other gauntlet runners by sight, but when he says decimate, that can't be a good thing, can it?
Onward.
Indeed, we mustn't allow him to damage his Highness's runner. Let's go. Okay.
You're young. Too young, in fact. A greenhorn like you is years, centuries from deserving a land runner. You'd be the rapscallions who crashed the opening ceremony. A young man like you, our king. Ha! Laughable.
What's your problem?
The name's Goddard, the rightful heir to the throne and the voice of the rogue tribe. Tax the young, bankroll the elderly. Those too old to work will know prosperity under my rule.
Okay, jeez.
You little jackanapes will kneel before your betters and elders. And if you will not, you will be made to kneel. Prepare yourselves!
Now's the time. Let's have a spot of inventive ingenuity.
We don't want your vision of a world built on callous sacrifice.
I'll use what I must. I show no mercy.
It's okay. We can do this.
Merchant!
Deals weak physical almighty damage to one enemy.
Cheeky brat!
Okay.
This should help.
My thanks.
Let's meet. Observe the enemy. Mage! Burn!
Okay.
This is power ignited!
My strength!
Hulkenberg's moving slower.
Seeker! Girl!
will fight with
Resistant.
pride.
Alright,
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
alright.
Come forth, royal soul.
The elders and rogues will run!
The power of fire!
Step aside, youngsters!
Oh, power of heroes! Oh, shards of ice!
Well, resistant to that as well.
You whippersnappers need to learn respect for your elders! Who do you think kept this kingdom together after the war? With years of wisdom! This is power ignited!
Okay.
Heisme! They've cut your speed, so be careful.
Ha! Die!
I'll not lose to young rapscallions!
Nice hit.
Oh, there's a critical.
Battlefield. No holding back.
Alright.
Gotta get
Uh-oh.
better than that.
What have I not tried? Lightning, light, and dark. Okay.
Mage!
Yeah, we can try lightning.
Burst forth!
Hulkenberg got
There
right
it
on
is.
the spot.
There's the weakness.
What's all that?
Oh,
Work on your aim, Heisme.
With years! That's
right. He is reducing our hit rate, I guess.
Tough one.
Now,
What are you prepared? Burn to ash. They die hard.
Cheeky brat!
With blade in hand!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak
Now
spot.
accept your fate.
There we go.
Remember, we all grow old. The blade you hold to my throat will be at your own soon enough.
Nobody's trying to massacre the elderly, you old goat. We want equal happiness for all, young and old. God above. Look, we'll not kill you here. How's that for respecting our elders? But mark me, this will not happen again.
Far too naive. But I suppose that's the luxury of youth.
Alright.
Satisfactory.
I admit, it feels good to get...
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Jeez, we're already at 64.
Spectacular.
Oh-ho! Bally good work out there, lad. No one's getting their hands on this ship under your watch, eh? Now, full speed ahead. No delays for us. Not if I can help it.
The Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at an encampment as darkness overcomes the wilds. Nightfall, the time of hunting for monster kind. Even with the Gauntlet Runner, it is no time for travel. As monsters come more alive with every breath, the thirst for adventure is quenched.
All right then.
I can boost my tolerance by hanging out with Heisme.
Right.
It's about something I mentioned earlier. How I need to find a proper resting place for my son's remains. Once we're back to town, I don't suppose I could ask your help in that. I hope he finds a good place for the burial. I should look for one with him when we're back in town.
You?
Say, are you free now? I was thinking of how to spend the time on our journey.
All right.
I'm going to spend this time standing watch and keeping us safe. Care to join me? We might encounter enemies, but I bet waiting patiently for them would raise my tolerance. You may run into monsters. Are you prepared? Indeed. Glad to hear it. Been a while since I've done this. When I was in the Shadow Guard, my sharp hearing meant I was usually put on watch duty. At the time, most of my missions were confidential, the kind of thing that never becomes public knowledge. Even now, I can't go into any details.
Well...
But I was desperate to protect something important to me. That's what it was all about.
Really?
Must have been difficult for you.
Well,
that was all a long time ago. Now it's just another memory of my youth. Maybe I'm still a desperate man, but my heart feels lighter now than it was then. Perhaps the difference is in having comrades I can trust. Glad to hear you trust. I'm glad you can trust us.
yes.
Yes, it's all thanks to you. Perhaps if you do succeed one day, if you do manage to build an ideal country of kindness to all, then I would protect that land with all that I have. I believe we two strive toward the same world. So I would gladly fight for it. Not in secret, like I did in the Shadow Guard, but as a true official knight. If it really is possible, nothing would make me happier.
Yeah.
I know you can do it.
That's true.
Thank you. Even if it's only a dream, your faith helps it feel closer than ever. It is thanks to you that I can speak so freely of such lofty ambitions. Had we never met, I'd never have considered any of this. I believe you have a talent for showing others the light, and I say that as one who fell deep into darkness, that's a rare quality. Hearing you say that gives me confidence, thank you. People of such character are few and far between. I should rely on you all the more, Captain. I have rather dragged this conversation on, haven't I? It's a good thing all remained quiet out there. Wait. It is quiet no more. An enemy comes. Prepare yourself. This one's out of the ordinary.
Great!
We'll defend our position to the end. Let us take our first steps towards a new dream. Okay.
Is everyone
You,
prepared?
I think.
What
Let's have a
are
spark of
these?
ingenuity.
I think we've actually encountered these guys before, haven't we? I think we have.
Too much,
They're weak to
perhaps?
fire.
They're
Let's
weak
heat
to
this
fire.
place up.
Face
Okay.
me. Ha! Die!
I will burn.
This is their weakness.
Now,
That's your
come on!
opening, Captain.
Burn to ash! Let's wrap
Don't
this
take
up!
one out.
I stand
Keep
up. Burn.
Alright.
Wish every fight was
Lots
that easy,
of
eh?
mag and money. Alright. We prevailed somehow. I decided to take a breather with Izme.
Good grief.
Phew, they're off us. And that's just how we want it. All thanks to the Watchmen, eh? The runner is safe, and we learned a valuable lesson in the process. Good experience, all told.
Well then,
You're welcome to come visit again, if you like. I sense that my tolerance has increased from patiently standing guard with Izme.
Now then.
Wow, that shot past it.
Tolerance.
It is one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, take up a mantle of benevolence, which shall spur thee to aid thy people.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passion may be inflamed.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
What to pick?
Okay, I gotta make that meal. I meant to do that on this trip, so... Oh, and what was it? It was the benevolent bread.
Alright.
Isn't that a dish from Izme's home village? I'll go get him.
now then.
I've heard tell that you mean to cook with dough today. In that case, you were right to summon me. Dough is a most delicate ingredient, and those who lack experience often go afoul of it. But you are in lucky today, lad, for I was raised in the grain belt, and our dough shall rise to my standards. I followed Heisme's lead and began kneading the flour into dough. Allow me to demonstrate the proper technique. Like this, and that. Ah! Why do you idle? Come show me your conviction. Ah!
Don't lose focus.
This is no time to rest. Should we err in either time or heat, all our efforts thus far will be for naught. Wow, we made the fluffiest bread I've ever seen.
In days gone by,
I present you with a taste of my hometown with this benevolent bread. Prepare yourself. You are not ready. Izme and I cleaned up the kitchen. Time really flew. Okay.
The party finally arrives at the abandoned tomb. It is said an affluent aristocrat is entombed here. However, if true, his only visitors these days are tomb robbers seeking his wealth. Are the rare blades and shimmering jewelry merely a trap to draw in more victims, or something else entirely?
We'll see.
Now then.
Well, we're here, though I'm not too keen on this being the place we're exploring. We're here for a mission, not to seek amusement. This is where we search for the ring, yes?
Gotta get back on track.
That's right, the sooner we find that ring, the sooner we get Grius' dagger back. Although, where do we even start? It has a history, you know. I expect it won't be simply left lying in the dust. We won't know until we head further in. I sense signs of monsters, so be careful.
Well,
We might find some other nice treasure in the nobles' graves. I don't love grave robbing, so I will think of it as recycling. 'Tis well to look for useful items, but let us not stray too far. We are returning to town by nightfall.
Here we go.
Alright, Protag, lead the way. I am not keen on grave robbing, but the situation cannot be helped. We know not what to expect here, so be on your guard. We had to camp overnight for our journey here. It would be remiss to return home with naught to show for it.
Now then.
I hope rumors of treasure haven't drawn too many to such a place. In any case, let's search for that ring.
Okay then.
Alright. Let's get to it.
Hey.
Hey, Gallica, do you have any idea where this ring we're after might be? I'll check, but I don't think I'll see anything. Nope, no good. Can't tell where it is at all. But on the bright side, there's a lot of treasure chests here. Ooh, that's some great news. Now that we know, we can scour every... Do recall that our objective here is finding this ring.
Right.
I'll bear that in mind. Protag, lead the way, if you would.
Hail!
Now what am I to do?
That wall feels off, but it won't budge when I give it a push. Or if I try pulling on it. Is it just a regular wall?
That's...
Someone's really captivated by that wall, huh?
Hey, maybe there's something to do here.
Well, oh, that wall. This wall has kind of a weird pattern on it. I can hear sound coming from the other side. There may be a room behind it. Then is this a door? How do we open it? I don't know. Hello. Oh God.
Right. Let's do this.
Looks like they're weak to light.
Oh, that's
Face me!
great.
Ha! Die!
I will.
Having their weakness available would have been nice.
I can't
but...
afford to hold. Are you prepared? Be ready for anything.
My thanks.
And obliged. Observe for all that we strive for! Not now.
We're evenly matched. Guess we'd better stay on our toes.
Okay, other elements will
Power
work.
of heroes!
So. Oh, that's wonderful.
A blunder. Girl!
It's okay. Let's go.
Now. The power of fire!
Is everyone alright? Mage! Oh, shards of ice!
Ow.
Face me!
Okay, you heal.
Coin can.
No holding back! Burn to ash! Tougher than I thought.
Observe. Let justice prevail! Still standing, I see.
We're getting close. Take my money.
Nice
not.
dodge!
Oh.
You've got some fancy footwork, Stroll.
Okay, we should have this dealt with on this turn. At least I believe so.
Slash! Commendable bearing.
I won't hold back.
There we go.
Let's keep this up.
To ever greater heights.
Alright.
Nice.
Look at that.
Enigmatic accessory. An accessory veiled in magic, but of unknown function. Okay, I'll need to have it appraised.
Yep, we're
Where
safe
does this
here.
lead?
I think there's treasure nearby.
Let's push through.
Watch out! Keep it up!
Ow. Ow.
You hit him right in the weak spot. Good job!
Nice.
Well, well.
Spiked gloves. Alright. Can I climb back up?
Everything's pretty standard.
Okay, here we go. Oh, this guy is starting to get a
Yep,
little
we're safe
worried
here.
there. Okay, on the off chance that could be another demon, I got it in the episode, so we're gonna end it here. So with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.